tell us everything. Like what? Like, yeah, I'll tell you things. So... Right! I did say, I mentioned this briefly the other day when we were doing the telephone thingy with Bay. I think Bay's February. That's not the name. You know, when she streams every single day in February, which is crazy. And she comes up with a lot of really fun ideas and a lot of big collab stuff. And then, you know, she invited me to a couple of those and I was really happy. It was really fun. I liked them. And I was able to talk a little bit more with members that I haven't really previously talked to that much. And some of those were Mio and Fubuki Senpai and Mio Senpai. Actually, we went all to yakiniku together after the stream, and Mio Senpai drove us. She has a car, so she drove us in her car, and it was so cool. She was driving around, and you know, it felt very reliable, very taken care of. Yeah, I was in her car. Yeah, I was in there. And then we drove around, and then we ate yakiniku. And then later on, she drove us again somewhere to COJI Senpai's place. And then we had takoyaki. I always mix up takoyaki and okonomiyaki. Takoyaki is the balls. We had the balls. We had balls. Passenger Princess? No, I wasn't the Passenger Princess. I was Backseat Princess. I think Bibu was Passenger Princess. Bibu was like, it'll be me. And yeah, so I talked about everything with them. It was really nice. It was fun. And then we had takoyaki. People called shotgun. Literally, we were like walking towards the car, and she says shotgun. I'm like, you're not going. I mean, we're giving it to you, but we could easily stop you. We could so easily stop you from shotgunning. So easily. Literally, I could pick you up right now. What are you gonna do? Cry? That's not how shotgun works. I feel like you can't call shotgun unless you can physically overwhelm the other person. You know what I mean? Is that not how the rules work? I feel like that's how the rules work. If someone calls shotgun and I can still beat them up or I pick them up, I feel like I can still take shotgun from them. You know, I can grip it out of their lifeless hands. But I gave it to her because she wanted it and I didn't really care that much. Yeah, I think that's how shotgun works. That's how the shotgun system works. And then you say reload. Also, I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if Mio Senpai knew how shotgun works. I don't know. Maybe they have something like that. And then takoyaki. Oh my god. What? I think Gigi already talked about it. But one day, I don't remember what it was. We had a stream. I think it was the karaoke. I think it was Nerissa's karaoke. I don't remember. And then we came back into the waiting room, you know, like where you chill, where there's tables and chairs and everything. And one of staff had brought a bunch of takoyaki for everyone, but they had brought it before the stream started. And, you know, we were really busy. So then we came out of the stream and it was still on the table. And I think Nerissa was there, Bibu was there. And Bibu, Nerissa, one of them, the managers and a director, they were having like a serious conversation. It wasn't bad or negative, but it was a serious conversation. And Gigi and I, we were so hungry. We were just like, no one else was eating them, right? No one else wanted takoyaki in that moment. So we were just shoveling them in like one after the other. That was my dinner. Just a bunch of takoyaki that were pretty good. And we're just eating, you know, really shoveling, going a little bit too fast. And then I'm eating my takoyaki. And she's like hunched over the takoyaki with her chopsticks. And then she takes one. And she like, I can see her body convulsing for a second. And she side-eyes me. And then she coughs. She coughs into this carton of takoyaki, and you know how takoyaki has this like little fish, these little, I don't know what it's called. There's like these really thin pieces of fish on top of them. They kind of like, you know, they're like, and then she coughs and they fly up. And And she looks at me, and she looks back to the takoyaki, and then she starts choking like crazy. Like, literally, she was literally dying. She was dying in that moment. Everyone's having a serious conversation. I'm laughing, because just, I don't know how to, just the side eye she gave me. She coughs, everything flies up into her face. She looks at me again, and then she starts choking. I was laughing so hard. And the room goes silent, you know, they're being obviously really very much interrupted. And the managers are like, spit it out. Why aren't you spitting out? And she's like, She just keeps eating it while coughing. I think she did the analogy, you know, like a dog that eats something and they don't want to give it. They don't want to give it away. They know it's bad for them, but they're like, I want to keep eating it. It took her so long to eat that one takoyaki. And I think it derailed everyone's serious conversations they were having. But, oh my god. Just, I don't know, just the slapstick of her coughing into those bonito flakes, that's what they're called. Just the slapstick of her coughing into the bonito flakes and then like flying up into her face. And then she's like, do you want some? I'm like, no, it's okay, I'm good now. I think I've had enough. You coughed on takoyaki, I'm good. Actually. That's so freaking funny. Yeah, that was pretty, that was very funny. I love takoyaki, but, you know, be careful. Don't cough into them because they will, the bonito flakes will fly everywhere. And it's just, it's always, I don't know, because, I mean, if it's like a secret, if it's anything confidential, obviously the meetings don't happen in front of everyone, but most of the time, you know, when we have stuff, since no one really has a lot of time, like a lot of the girls, we're pretty busy, so you can't really be like, okay, we're gonna have a meeting now, and you sit down and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So very often it's like, you have tiny meetings in between things you're doing, or at the end of something you're doing. So the vibes are negative, but they are still professional and serious, and her just absolutely dying, derailing any conversation that was happening, and I was laughing a lot, obviously, so that didn't really help. Yeah, it was very funny. I laughed. I could not stop laughing. Obviously, I don't know, it was too funny for me to help, but if she had actually died, I would have done the Heimlich maneuver. Heimlich maneuver? Heimlich maneuver. Don't worry. Don't worry, I could have done it. I have unreasonable, unprompted, and non-confirmed confidence that I am good at crisis situations. You know the type of people that are like, yeah, if someone would come in here with a gun, I know what to do. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably die. But, you know, I have this in my head. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm really good at crisis situations. Yeah.